Can a pair of mid-range earbuds truly deliver flagship sound and silence without breaking the bank? Or does that just sound too good to be true? We are about to find out, because OnePlus just dropped their latest, the Buds 4, right into the crowded heart of the true wireless earbud market. OnePlus has steadily carved out a name for itself, not just in phones, but in audio gear. They consistently deliver solid performers at prices most people can actually afford. The new Buds 4 continue this tradition, promising excellent sound quality, stellar noise cancellation, and impressive battery life, all at a surprisingly reasonable price point. Now, are they perfect? Not quite. But after spending some serious time with them, I can tell you they are definitely among the most well-rounded options you can pick up in their category right now. My honest reaction? I feel thoroughly delighted and satisfied. But I am not blown away in the sense of a revolutionary leap. The Buds 4 represent another fantastic audio product from the OnePlus lineup. While they technically follow the Buds 3 in release order, you will notice they share much more DNA with the higher-end Buds Pro 3, especially when we talk about sound quality and overall performance. Full disclosure, the Buds Pro 3, with their Dynaudio tuning, remain my personal top pick from OnePlus. Yet, the Buds 4 come remarkably close. Even their active noise cancellation performance is neck and neck, which honestly is quite a feat for a non-pro model. But every great product has its quirks, right? My biggest hurdle with the Buds 4 comes down to their slightly chunky design. Yes, each bud weighs a featherlight 4.7 grams, but they just do not offer the same snug, confidence-inspiring fit some other true wireless options in this price range do. They feature a rectangular stem with rounded edges, a departure from the Buds Pro 3's cylindrical look. Unfortunately, OnePlus also made a debatable choice with the controls. The intuitive squeeze or swipe gestures are gone. Instead, you now get capacitive touch controls, and frankly, they do not always respond as reliably as you would like. However, let us talk about what really matters, the sound. Under the hood, the Buds 4 pack some significant upgrades. You are looking at a dynamic 11mm diaphragm woofer paired with a crisp 6mm flat diaphragm tweeter. What is really clever here? You get separate dual digital-to-analog converters, or DACs, in each earbud, one dedicated to the woofer, the other to the tweeter. Think of it like giving each speaker its own dedicated sound engineer, ensuring peak performance. This setup, along with OnePlus 3D audio and LHDC 5.0 support, elevates the sound. The ANC system itself can silence up to a remarkable 55 decibels of noise, and latency, a gamer's bane, has been slashed to a mere 47 milliseconds. On top of all that, battery life received a substantial boost. At a retail price of just under 6,000 rupees, the Buds 4 might seem a touch steep for the mid-range. But consider this. Based purely on their sound quality, they offer terrific value. From the moment you pop them in, you will notice the impressive audio output. In fact, I heard almost no difference in sound between the Buds 4 and the Buds Pro 3 for most mainstream tracks. Where the Pro 3 might eke out a win is in more complex music, say, jazz with a multitude of instruments, where they offer slightly better instrument separation. But for everything else, the 11mm woofer and 6mm tweeter truly work wonders. The Buds 4 boast one of the most balanced sound profiles in their category. Yes, they do lean a bit bass-heavy, which many people love, but that bass never overwhelms the crucial mids and highs. With a wider soundstage than the older Buds 3 and an overall livelier sound, the Buds 4 simply excel across all genres. Whether I listen to the raw energy of Hanyamankin's Big Dogs, the subtle beauty of Ed Sheeran's Sapphire, the cool complexity of Miles Davis's So What, or the massive beats of Drake's God's Plan, I consistently picked out crisp, wonderfully differentiated mids and highs. These Buds easily match the audio performance of many pricier true wireless models. That dual DAC system really helps each driver shine, just like we saw with the Buds Pro 3. Another standout feature? The active noise cancellation performance. Even the standard ANC mode blocks nearly all ambient sounds. I still heard an industrial grinder at a cafe, but only at about 50% volume, which says a lot. The Buds 4 also offer transparency and adaptive ANC modes. Once you achieve a proper seal, these earbuds passively block more noise than the Buds 3 ever did. At full strength, The ANC can feel almost eerie in its effectiveness, truly isolating you. The Hey Melody app lets you fine-tune ANC levels to your environment, though I generally suggest skipping adaptive mode as it occasionally misses key announcements. Just stick to transparency or moderate ANC for daily use. Call quality was also excellent. Callers heard me loud and clear, and voice reception was crisp. And for mobile gamers, game mode, carried over from the Buds Pro 3, is fantastic news. Now, back to those not-so-good bits. We touched on the fit. The thicker design initially threw me off. While the Hey Melody app offers a handy fit check and a golden sound ear test to optimize output, I still personally struggled to get a consistently tight seal. This impacted my passive noise isolation compared to what others reported. Another small miss, no wireless charging. While not a deal breaker at this price, it certainly would have been a welcome convenience. But the capacitive touch controls? That was my biggest frustration. Single, double, and triple taps failed about half the time. Trying to pause a track sometimes accidentally skipped it instead. What is even more perplexing? The basic play/pause control is disabled by default. You must manually activate it in the app. Plus, there is no audio feedback when you cycle through ANC modes, so you are often left guessing which one you are actually on. Wear detection, thankfully, worked well, and the dual device pairing feature performed smoothly and proved incredibly useful. Installing the initial software update did take a few tries, though. Finally, let us talk battery life, because the Buds 4 truly deliver here. Each earbud packs a 62 mAh battery, and the case carries a substantial 530 mAh charge. With ANC off, you get a staggering 11 hours of playback from the Buds alone, and up to 45 hours total including the case. Using the high-quality LHDC codec reduces this to 9 hours per charge, which is still excellent. With ANC on, depending on your codec choice, expect 6 to 6.5 hours per charge. These claims held up completely in my own testing. The fast charge feature is brilliant, giving you 3.5 hours of playback with just 10 minutes of charging, and a full charge takes only about 50 minutes. So, here is the verdict. The OnePlus Buds 4 stand out as one of the best mid-range true wireless earbuds you can buy today. With near-flagship audio quality, surprisingly powerful ANC, and genuinely great battery life, they check almost every important box. Yes, the fit may not be perfect for everyone, and those touch controls desperately need a rework. But these are relatively minor issues, and frankly, some of them could very well improve with software updates. If you can catch them on sale for under 5,000 rupees, they become an even better deal than the Buds Pro 3, which currently retail for double that price. Even at full price, the Buds 4 are a smart investment for anyone seeking fantastic sound without emptying their wallet. What do you prioritize in your earbuds? Let us know what you think, and do not forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the latest tech.